growth of the Research District is the centerpiece of our future economy as Hanford cleanup winds down. Richland has long supported the growth of the Research District. In 1966, we sold the city land to Patel. That land eventually became the home of Pacific Northwest National Lab. In the late 1980s, we worked with our community partners like the Port of Benton and the Richland School District to recruit Washington State University to create a branch campus in the Tri-Cities. More recently, we rebuilt First Street here, which has become a draw supporting private sector investments into the Research District and now bears the name University Drive. Today we are here to celebrate yet another of our successes. While we mostly focus on the world-changing research being done in this district, we need to understand that the future of the Research District relies on attracting world-class talent. To do what we have to make sure the Research District is more than just a place to work, but a place to live and play. A place where talented individuals can collaborate not only in the office, but in coffee shops, restaurants, and maybe even a bar if the spirit so moves them. And that is why I'm here today to mark the beginning of the University Square project. When surveyed, the 7,000 people who work in the district daily identified new commercial establishments that they would want to see here. University Square not only will provide those services, but it will also provide commercial services to support the development of new housing, including the new apartments across the University Drive behind me here. This will create an upward spiral where new housing and new commercial support recruiting new talent that leads to new sector growth, which creates the need for new housing and new commercial and so on and so forth. This upward spiral is why the City of Richland invested close to $500,000 in rebuilding Fermi and Curie Streets. These streets, which border to the south and east, create the setting for University Square. The dollars came from a program called Local Revitalization Financing. That's where the city, state, county, and port partner together on new development. We use a portion of the future tax revenues for new development to fund the public improvements that help support the new development, creating another upward spiral. Lastly, I would like to thank the partners who created the Innovation Center, Cal Cannon, Wayne Perry, and of course, Doug and Greg Perry. Their visionary investments in our community are deeply appreciated. They have become one of the key players in helping the Research District transform to the place it needs to be, a place to live, work, and play. I believe that entrepreneurs and visionaries are different than most of the rest of us. They have shiny eyes. They see things that the rest of us don't typically see. And this is a great example of those shiny eyes, seeing this nondescript sagebrush field and seeing what it can be turned into. So what's next starts right here today. Thank you.